Hi, it's Mr. Wonderful. We're going to show you how to make a nice, quick, easy pizza dough today for using with pizza, calzones, whatever you like to make. We're going to show you how to make a nice steak and cheese calzone today though. But the pizza dough is really simple in the food processor. You don't have to knead it. It does all the work itself. First you start out with some tepid water. I have a cup and a quarter of water, which I'm going to heat in the microwave. We'll start with a minute. And then, great, it's been about a minute and 10 seconds in the microwave. We're going to test our water. We're looking for about 110 to 115 degrees with the instant read thermometer. Everybody should have one of those in the kitchen, trust me. 115, perfect. So now, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of sugar to our tepid water. And tepid, like I said, means 115, 110, around there. And we're going to add our yeast. Rapid rise yeast. It works the best. It's ready in 5 minutes. I like to whisk it in the water. Don't overbeat it. Let it rest. Now we'll let it rest. Now, while that's resting, I already have measured out my flour, all-purpose, non-bleach flour, and to it I'm going to add a nice, doesn't have to be exact, heaping teaspoon of kosher salt, fitted with the dough blade inside. Let it run, mix for us your dry ingredients. And that's about it. Now we just wait. Now when the yeast is ready, when it froths up, it's already frothing if you can get that on the film. We're going to pour that into the small feeding tube. Here is the tube on the food processor, and inside of this there is a small hole. So when I add the water to it, it mixes slowly. It only goes in so fast. Alright, so now we have a nice froth on top of our yeast mixture, and then we're going to put this food processor on, and we're going to go to the feed tube, nice and easy. It only takes so much at a time, so you know when to stop. Tube is filled. Now we wait. As it feeds in slowly, you can keep adding more. Trust me, you'll never buy dough again after doing it this way. It is so easy, inexpensive, and it makes a great crust on the pizza dough. It's nice and crispy. I'll show you my secret at the end. Well, it's starting to form a ball right now. Now that was 3 1/3 cups of flour. And perfect. Stop for 1 second, and here's our next trick. We take extra virgin olive oil. Now you're going to line the bowl with this too, because we're going to turn this one into a bowl in a second. A little bit in the bowl. And I like to add approximately 2 tablespoons right to the dough. Same way, right through the feeding tube. So on again. That's about right there. About 2 tablespoons. It incorporates the oil right into the dough. And it makes a great crust later. Put it on your pizza stone. I personally like to use it on the grill too, because it's as good as a pizza oven in a restaurant. That's it. Done. We just turn it on. There it is. Perfect. Put it into your oil bowl. Turn it so it coats all sides, because you're going to let this rise once. You don't have to. You could use it right now if you wanted to. It's a pizza dough. It's not bread. It doesn't make it any better, any worse. I just let it rise while I'm doing other things in the kitchen, getting my pizza ready. Put it in a nice warm spot, cover it with plastic, and that's it. So there's our nice, easy pizza dough. And calzones, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. Alright, so here's our pizza dough. It roasts for about an hour in a nice warm spot. As you see, it doubled in size, so we're going to punch it down. And after we do that, we'll cover it back up. Fold it back over. Flip it. Get the oil all around it again. Cover it back up. And now we're going to just let it sit until we get all our ingredients for our filling together. Our dough is finished rising, and now we're going to make the filling for our steak and cheese calzones. Little oil on the bottom of the fry pan. Pan's heated up. All right, we have some nice sliced onions, sweet onions. Add them to the pan. All right, we've been sauteing the onions for about 3 minutes. Now we're going to add the shaved steak. And this is just going to get some of the moisture out of the meat and the onions so it doesn't make our calzone soggy. And we'll add a little salt and pepper while this sautés. And that's it. The meat's all sauteed up. I browned it. You don't have to cook it all the way through. It'll finish cooking in the calzone later in the oven. But here's what I'm going to do. My little trick, because you see all the moisture we have from the meat. That's not grease. That's just water from the steak itself. So we're going to strain this in our colander just because it'll just make the calzones really soggy if we don't. So we'll just sit in there for a minute and then we'll roll out our dough and make our calzones. Alright, we're going to turn out the dough. We're going to roll it out for our calzones. I'm not very good freehand, so I'm going to use a rolling pin. So the amount of dough is probably, it's probably 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. So you can get like 4 good sized calzones out of this. So just make sure it's all floured up so it doesn't stick. And half. And then we're going to cut each half in half. A little bit more flour. And then we're going to start rolling it out. Base here. Add my steak and onions. As much as you want inside. Mozzarella and provolone shredded cheese. Right to it. Fold it somehow in half. Like this. Like this. And I trim off some of the excess dough. Like so. Make it a little bit neater. Pinch together. Important step, we're using a pizza stone for this. You don't have to, you could put it on a cookie sheet. A little bit of oil on the bottom. What I do is I have a pizza stone in the oven. I'm going to show it to you. All heated up and seasoned. And on my pizza peel, which I'm going to use to slide in with, I use cornmeal. It acts like little ball bearings. It'll slide off the stone onto the pizza stone and it won't stick. So we're going to pick this up. Get it on the pizza peel. See how nice and slides like that? And now my little trick I do is add a little bit of olive oil to the top so it browns nicely. Don't forget, everything's already cooked inside, so you just kind of cook this until it's brown on the outside to your likings. Keep checking the bottom of Parmesan Reggiano right on top. That's it. It's ready for the oven. Right off onto the stove. There it is. So maybe 15-20 minutes in the oven at 450 degrees. It's done, ready to come out. Take out my spatula. Here it is. My first one I put in. All well done. Nice and browned. One's in. Add another one to the stone. When one comes out, you just keep putting it in while the stone's nice and hot. And then you have it. And don't forget, this isn't just steak and cheese. You can put any kind of filling you want in here. You can go lettuce and tomato inside these. You can make a pizza calzone with tomato sauce, cheese, and pepperoni. You can do spinach, cheese. You can do meatball. You can do chicken parmesan. Anything you want. There's no limit to what you can put inside one of these pieces of dough. So there you have it.